Welcome back to Tuesday's Blues. Today I wanted to talk about an artist and essential musician who had a real influence on my playing and helped me as I was maturing and tried to depart from the SRV playing style where he fit in that genre in a way, but also I quickly learned how impactful he was. Today we're going to talk about Ronnie Earl. Yes, Ronald Horvath. He is a local to me Boston musician, getting his start and just becoming a staple of the blues. Ronnie quickly netted him a job as the frontman from Roomful of Blues. He made his way down to Texas once he started his own thing, Ronnie Earl and the Broadcasters, and linked up with guys like Anson Funderburg, Jimmy Vaughn, Denny Freeman, the whole Texas gang. Ronnie, you can attribute a lot of that kind of purposely playing a lot of that picking near the bridge, a lot of that stuff that I like to do myself, that necessarily wasn't started by Ronnie, but I heard Ronnie doing it and I instantly stuck to that like glue. Even if I'm doing an SRV style lick or a Hendrix style lick, I find myself really comfortable, and if you try it, you can really hear the note change to where if you were to go something here, but then you bring it back to here and you got the same. Or, you know, you bring it back up here, you can hear the difference. So as far as the tone, it adds a real piano-like character to the notes you're playing. Ronnie's been known to plug into 2 super reverbs, no pedals on the floor, just an old maple neck Strat. Really cool Mary Kay Strat he had for a while there. Still has it actually. But yeah, I mean, he's just I really gravitate towards Ronnie's round, clear tone. He had a cool way of setting up the super reverbs where one would be kind of a dirty tone and one would be a really clean, crystalline tone. And blending, you know, each amp giving you, 410s, so you got 80 inches of speaker between the both of them and 2 45-watt amps blended together. It was just this massive tone. And some of the stuff that, really gets me off is his ability to quote all of his sources. Ronnie can play Otis Rush, he can do Muddy Waters and Hubert Sumlin type deal, and that Howlin' Wolf stuff, and the Jimmy Reed shuffles. A lot of that is Ronnie paying homage, but it's also him putting his own flair on it, and you're able to hear a distinct, light bulb go off and say, oh man, that's some Ronnie Earl tone, because it's become his own. So he may be playing in the style of a Jimmy Reed, but when he's doing it, you're hearing Ronnie go. And he's local to me. I really find that's amazing. Guys like him and Duke Robillard, they're East Coast boys, and I look up to those guys, and they're playing really, really great, influential style of playing. And Ronnie's tone and his touch and his phrasing. Ronnie had a great way of taking simple notes and really getting the most out of them, the most mileage. He had a great elegance to his playing, and I'm grateful that I was introduced to Ronnie, because it was right at a time where I needed that push to get over the Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix, and nothing else. Ronnie opened my eyes to a lot of players, especially Hubert Sumlin, which I'm grateful for. And I've always dug Ronnie. I've dug his style, his playing, his character. And Ronnie is also somebody who's celebrating 30 plus years sobriety. So congrats to you, Ronnie. I think that's a great story to a man who's lived such a killer life and has been so influential with blues and music in general. Stylistically, touch, sensitivity, his phrasing, his tone, and his paying homage to people like Magic Sam is some great stuff. There's a reason why he has his own tone, his own sound, and his own licks, because he's Ronnie Earl. If I could give you guys one suggestive listening, it would be this album right here, Smokin'. This is killer. You're getting down and dirty Ronnie Earl, heavy playing, you know, smoking cigarettes, and just picking near the bridge. Great cast of characters on here. We got Mudcat on bass, John Rossi on drums, Kim Wilson's on vocals and harmonica, and so is Sugar Ray. A bunch of great songs on here. It's about 9 songs. Baby Doll Blues, no tube screamer, no effects, no special anything, just an amp turned up and a man's touch. Super, super impactful on your playing. If you're a Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, a Jimmy Vaughan fan, if you're a fan of anybody playing blues with a Strat on and you haven't listened to Ronnie Earl, do yourself and your brain and your ears a favor and go check Ronnie Earl out. Also, there's a great instructional Hot Licks DVD Ronnie did a while back. I think it was in '86. But it's blues guitar with soul. And that's something that's really, really great because it kind of gets Ronnie, not so much to break down his licks, but talk to you maybe about the psychology behind his playing, leaving a lot of air, leaving a lot of room, and knowing when to, you know, just knowing when to fill in and when to be there and when to lay it on. Also, not trying to play with tons of speed, just using the real estate you have and making it quite efficient. Much like guys like Jimmy Vaughan, much like guys like Denny Freeman, Anson Funderburg, Derek O'Brien, all those guys were just vibing off each other, and I think it's just, that's some of the greatest playing, and if you haven't got it yet, I hope you get there, man, because it's eye-opening. So there's the latest. There's Tuesday's Blues. Today we talked about Ronnie Earl, the local Boston legend, the world-renowned blues legend, and yeah, man, I just can't say enough about, like I said, if you're into guys slinging a Strat, go check out Ronnie Earl. He's still out there gigging. Once this all passes, I'm sure you'll see Ronnie out there playing his butt off like he usually is. And yeah, peace to you, Ronnie Earl. Thank you for your inspiration and your years of influence. I'll still be practicing my Stratocaster and trying to cop those Ronnie Earl style licks many, many years from now. So thank you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out some Ronnie Earl. And we'll have a video about this 57 Strat coming super soon. Be patient. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. Peace.